So she can say all these bad things about Trump, and the judge was going to put a gag order on her, but, you know, Stormy, knowing her, she can't be gagged. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I know I'm Ty Smith. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance, man. I do thank you guys for taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure you follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here and down here, all right? And hitting this right here will allow my content to continuously be recommended to you. So make sure you hit that like button if you like the content that I'm putting out. Any products you may or may not see listed throughout this video are things that I do use, etc., etc. Okay, y'all, I know, I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry, y'all. How can I not? How can I not? Anyway, there's been a lot of stuff that's been brewing lately with Stormy Daniels testifying against President Trump, and already there's been some things that's been thrown out there, how she's able to call him names. For example, she's been quoted calling Donald Trump an orange turd, things like that. I guess too much vitamin C in there. But anyway, so my thing is that we know right now that a ton of things can be said about President Donald Trump, but President Donald Trump can't say nothing back because of the recent gag order. Okay, so anyway, the New York versus Trump, the judge denies motion for a mistrial amid Stormy Daniels' testimony, right? Stormy Daniels has been testifying in Trump's criminal trial, and they wanted a mistrial for this, okay? So anyway, let's get ready to get into it. Former President Trump's defense attorneys are moving for a mistrial amid the testimony of pornographic actress Stormy Daniels. Don't forget, y'all, I don't know if she paid it out, but he did sue her for $300K. Y'all do know that, right? Let's keep on moving on. Defense attorney Todd Blanche, at the court's lunch break, told Judge Merchant that Daniels' testimony Tuesday morning was prejudicial. Okay? Merchant said a mistrial was not warranted and stated that he was doing everything he could to control the witness, including once objecting to Daniels' testimony himself. I agree that it would have been better if some of these things had been left unsaid, Merchant said. Blanche said the prosecution is trying to inflame the jury with Daniels' testimony, including with evidence that he says does not matter. Blanche said it is prejudicial. It is prejudicial testimony and evidence saying Daniels has been trying to sell her story about an alleged consensual encounter since 2016. Blanche said Daniels' testimony on Tuesday was not about consent and danger and said that it was not the story that she was telling in 2016. Blanche also said that Daniels is testifying about consent and said the kind of testimony makes it impossible to come back from. Blanche said the defense objected as best as we could, but she was able to say what she said. Blanche questioned how the defense could come back from this in a way that could be fair to former President Trump. We believe there should be a mistrial, Blanche said, or that this witness testimony is excluded and extremely limited. Blanche said Daniels' lurid and explosive testimony has nothing to do with this case and is totally irrelevant. Anyway, let me not even go there. Blanche said what Daniels said was extraordinarily prejudicial testimony and argued that there is a high risk of jury not being able to focus on the charged conduct. But prosecutor Susan Hofinger says the defense was fully briefed on Stormy's testimony in the motions prior to trial and argued that Daniels' testimony was probative to Trump's intent. Hofinger said the defense is attacking Daniels' credibility and argued there is no basis for this. During the break, the former president and 2024 Republican presumptive presidential nominee posted this to his Truth Social account without naming Daniels. The prosecution, which has no case, has gone too far, Trump posted. He said mistrial. Before lunch, Merchant said the degree of detail we're going into is unnecessary, pointing to Daniels' testimony, asking prosecutor Susan Hofinger to move things along. And this right now, ladies and gentlemen, is a developing story. So again, I think that what is going on here, folks, is y'all, if you ask me, a lot of attempts are being made to deter Trump from staying the course. That pretty much it is. They went after almost not letting him go to his son's. I don't know if they even went or is still, that's still in the process of being done. Allowing him to go to his son's birthday, didn't get to go to his son's, I'm sorry, I misspoke, his son's graduation from high school, and then missing his wife's birthday. But that's what they do. That's how the enemy works. They'll try to go after you and attack your family, just so they can try to get the best of you if they see that they can't break you no other way. So now here's the thing, though. Nobody is talking about the whole ordeal with the federal judge ordering Stormy Daniels to pay Trump almost $300K in legal fees, right? And we can go back to that right there. Here it is. California judge ordered adult film actress Stormy Daniels to pay President Donald Trump just under $300K in legal fees after her defamation suit against the president was thrown out in October. The judge ruling marks the latest legal setback for Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, and her attorney, Michael Avenatti. Earlier this year, Daniels filed a defamation lawsuit against the president in New York, claiming Trump acted with actual malice and reckless disregard for the truth when he posted a tweet mocking her claim that she was threatened by an unknown man to keep silent about her alleged 2006 sexual encounter with Trump. The case was later transferred to federal court in California. Trump has denied the sexual encounter ever took place. In October, U.S. District Judge S. James Otero dismissed Daniels' suit and characterized Trump's tweet as rhetorical hyperbole, normally associated with politics and public discourse in the United States. On Tuesday, Otero ordered Daniels to pay $292,000 in attorney fees and costs. Lawyers for Trump initially sought $389,000 in fees plus an equal amount in sanctions. The court's order, along with the court's prior order dismissing Stormy Daniels' defamation case against the president, together constitute a total victory for president and a total defeat for Stormy Daniels in this case. An attorney for Trump, Charles Hartner, wrote Tuesday afternoon. Avenatti sought to downplay Judge Otero's ruling on Tuesday in a series of tweets. Trump and his attorney attempt to fool the public about the importance of the attorney fees in a defamation case, which are a fraction of what they owe my client in the main NDA case, is an absolute joke. People are smarter than that. Avenatti has already filed an appeal to Otero's dismissal of Daniels' case in the Ninth Court of Appeals, but it is not clear if he will seek to appeal the legal fees awarded to Trump on Tuesday. So as you can see, there's all sorts of things that is being done to thwart Trump, to dismantle Trump, to pretty much derail Trump from staying the course and what he's doing, right? Now, again, let this be known. This is the equivalent, metaphorically speaking, of people putting Trump's hand behind his back and they're able to throw punches and hit him and everything, and all he can do is just sit there and take it and try to dodge it as best as he can, but not being allowed to release and hit back. That's what this gag order is doing. So Trump, all this bull crap that a lot of you guys were, Trump in his mean tweets, he called Rosie O'Donnell fat. He said women let them grab him by the pee. He said this, he said that. Y'all have no smoke for all the things that these people that are high profile casing this stuff right now. Y'all have no smoke for any of those individuals that are saying things about Donald Trump right now, be it true or be it false. Why do I say be it true or be it false? Because a lot of things that y'all claim Trump, a lot of things that you guys claim that Trump was saying was false, y'all still were pissed off about it. A lot of things that Donald Trump was saying that a lot of people said was true about people that he said things about on Truth Social, whether he tweeted it or not, y'all were pissed off about. But y'all have nothing to say about all these folks saying things about Trump that is a part of this high profile case right now. Letitia James, y'all have nothing about what she said, too male, too pale, and too stale, and continue to say things about Trump right now. You guys have nothing to say about Fonnie Willis, do you? About the things she's saying about Trump. Nothing. Nothing about what Stormy Daniels is saying about Trump right now. See, if you're going to make it fair, make it fair. If it's wrong for Trump to do it, it's wrong for them to do it. But y'all not going to do that because you hate Trump and you rather have Trump catch all the arrows. Me, I'm open. I feel the way that a lot of other folks feel. If you want to throw shots and somebody throw better shots back at you, let the games begin. Let the competition begin. Let the better person win. Plain and simple. But y'all don't want that. Trump shouldn't say it, but all them can say it. The freaking heck out of here. Anyway, what about you guys' thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this whole thing? Do you think this whole thing is just a huge sham, just to completely derail Trump, throw him off, try to get to him mentally, emotionally, physically? Whatever the case may be, make sure y'all let me know in the comments after this video, all right? Don't forget, please, 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 guys, hit it. Please, right now. If you forgot to do it earlier when I told you, please do it right now. And also, you guys all have something called a cell phone. Most of you do, right? Get into the cell phones. Encourage somebody in your contact list to subscribe to the channel after checking it out. If you would, please. I really appreciate you guys taking time out again to view my content, and I really thank you for it, all right? I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.